Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Vieira cuts it out. He's being urged to shoot. And this is Eto'o. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now there's a... Eto'o!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good it's Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. In he goes again! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Now it's Eto'o. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tries to pass it through. Seedorf. But it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. He's done very well to take that back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement. Yaya Toure. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Del Piero! Goal! Senegal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
A Cruyff! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's been played through. Messi! Messi! Genius! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Senegal with the lead. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Today for everybody to please
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
On the field is
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then. Decent chance! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that has not gone well. Senegal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he was quick to react. Oh, terrible pass. Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Del Piero just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
Time for a change in personnel. Bullet to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. It's gone out for a throw-in. Thuram. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Bellingham. And this is Eto'o. Now the delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a sharp pass. That is good alertness. Thuram. Here's Vieira. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bellingham. And this is Hullet. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
And here's Cruyff. Shot could be on.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Hullet. That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Getting up there! And there's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. Time added on 4 minutes. He's had it taken off him. And here's Cruyff. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. That has ended up in no man's land. Del Piero. And that will be it. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they are